That's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, and you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. I don't think anyone got a finger on it. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Now left side on the swing pass. And they'll be looking to make this a two-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. First down, Murray. Steps away to his left. Murray with a nice move. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. They'll try the jet sweep with Kirk. They find some open field here. And finally out of bounds just inside the 10. A huge play there for Arizona. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Here's Murray. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Another shot from the 9 on second and goal. Throwing now is Murray. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Rondale Moore there to make the grab. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. Extra point good by Prater. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Here's second and 10.
Hey, check it.
Brady now to throw. Letting one go deep here for Gronk. And this is going to be intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Cards are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
And, Charles, you know, it seems like sometimes when you fall down early, there can be a tendency there to try and get it all back in one fell swoop. And that time, that thinking leads to an interception.
And I believe you brought up a really good point there, Brandon, because you try and force plays, right? You try and get all back in one shot, just as you mentioned there. And you know you're going to need some big plays to get back into the game. But ultimately, you really can't force what isn't there.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. The sack by the Super Bowl champion and Pro Bowler Jason Pierre-Paul. Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. Murray going to throw. Flush to his right. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. On 1st and 10 is counter. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Play fake. Murray. And they're not able to
thrown in the middle of the field, has popped up in the air. I expect someone to catch it, doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Murray flips his forward on a jet sweep. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing again, Murray. Escaping the pressure right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Past the 20.
I'm the best in the game.
And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Ryan Succop for the point after. And that one makes it 14-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Throwing on first down is Murray. And that's complete. It's the tight end Daniels. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Dancing to his left. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine as the
touchdown. James Conner from 8 yards out, and the Cardinals will extend their lead. Prater for the extra point, and it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Meanwhile, Brady's throw pulled in by Gronkowski. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Fournette, a first down carry. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 2nd and 12, Brady. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Into the red zone, it's Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Byron Murphy. The 40, the 30. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. 3 first-half interceptions now, and Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions. That puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play caller from here on out got to design some throws for him that he can complete, keep it away from the defense, and try and get him back on track.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. 1 second, all that remains.
The final shot before half for Brady. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Buda Baker with a pick. Touchdown, Cardinals.
How about that touchdown, partner? If you blinked, you probably missed it. I looked away for just a second, and they were in the end zone.
Now Prater to add the PAT. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Trying to lob it in there, but it's incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. And Moore, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. And at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play, picks up the first down and then slides to the ground. Throwing quickly, this is caught by Kirk.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. It's a jet sweep. They get it to Green. Look at those stick skills. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A.J. Green. A 21-yard touchdown run.
And the Cardinals take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Extra point good by Prater. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
QB drop.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And this is going to be incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Murray giving to Connor on the draw. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on 4th down.
They're going for it. Hits Murray. Forced out to his left. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. On play action, it's Murray. To Connor on the check down. A 1st down for Connor and then some. And finally down at the 36-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
A run with Connor on 1st down, going to get about 5. 2nd and 5 coming up. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
They'll fake it to Connor. Now Murray.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long. To throw, it's Murray. Buying time to his left. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
On 2nd and 7, Murray. And that is incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with him.
Here's Murray. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Hopkins. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Murray now to throw.
And, oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
The Cardinals on third down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Connor. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their time.